Man, what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But collective, I appreciate y'all. If you haven't subbed up yet, I appreciate you too as well. I hope you having a smooth 7. But I just want to go ahead and ask y'all, because I don't know if some of y'all caught in the end of the very last video we just went over. How do y'all feel about the Peter Scully type situations? I seen only like 2 comments that I seen. It could have been more out there that was like kind of a trigger for y'all. It was a little too much. And I'm just asking, is that too much? Or do y'all want more content like that? Because I'm the type of person, I'm going to post it just so most people can see. I'm going to give you the real so we can expose light on some of the realest shit, no matter how dark it get, just because it's real. And if it was you or somebody you love was in that situation, I feel like it needs to be brought up. Because you can't heal what you hide. You know what I mean? So let me know how y'all feel. I just want to be respectful. I want to be mindful of other people who watching these videos. So let me know how y'all feel, man, so we can move accordingly. But I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Operation Highjump. We need to get into this because they lied to us about everything, including what they were doing there. See, what they ran into in Antarctica was they ran into an opposition. They ran into an opposition. That's why they immediately needed a lot of military help. That's what Operation Highjump was about. And we're going to get into exactly why they call it Operation Highjump. Because they are trying to highjump their ass up out of here. Operation Highjump was a 1946-47 expedition to Antarctica that involved the following events. Check that out. It involved 13 ships. 13 ships? Think about that. 13 naval ships. 25 aircraft. 4,700 men. What did y'all need 13 ships, 25 aircraft, and 4,700 men for? Operation, look, establish a functional base at Little America, quote unquote. And for weather stations. Why would you need weather stations where it's freezing cold? For what? Operation for mapping. If there's nothing there, what are you mapping? Deployed over 4,000 men, 13 naval ships, right? To test the ability of military operations in the polar environment? You mean to tell me y'all sent 13 naval ships, 25 aircraft, 4,700 men to Antarctica to just test stuff in the cold? We got Alaska for that. You could have did that in Siberia. You could have did that in Greenland. You could have did that anywhere. But that's an excuse. Because when they went to Antarctica, they needed those naval ships, they needed those aircraft, because they were running into these. Because they were trying to escape someplace and get into another place where whoever was there did not want them there. Otherwise, why would y'all need fighter planes in Antarctica? Fighter planes in Antarctica. Planes that shoot, not planes that take pictures, planes that shoot. Because you're fighting something. These people right here, these secret Jesuit people, all these Newton physicists and all these other NPCs, these are the reasons why you think you're on a globe. It's because of these individuals. The truth of the matter is, if this is the only picture you have of your globe, you should be questioning And never, ever, ever in history has anyone ever recorded anything leaving the ground here in Earth, going all the way out into space, and then looking back and seeing anything that resembles this. Never, ever, ever. Anytime you even see a video, it's a rocket, the rocket goes up, 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 then the rocket just hits something and comes right back down. It hits something. As we see here in Eastern cosmology, the firmament is a celestial barrier that separated the heavenly waters above from the earth below. The firmament is the vast solid dome created by God during Genesis to separate the primal sea into upper and lower portions so that the dry land could appear. Look, you got the ocean, you got earth, you have the firmament, and then you have the sea above it. Notice how the ocean is blue and the sky is blue. As above, so below. Let's see what the Simpsons have to say about that.
Knock one out of the park. We're back. It's a long fly ball going back. And the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium. Now, we'll be right back after this word from oxygen, which Homer desperately needs to live.
Okay, does somebody want to tell me why the Simpsons did this whole entire scene, and it could have went a multitude of ways? He could have just hit the ball out forever. The ball could have hit a star and bounced off, right? It could have hit the sky and just cracked it, right? No, it hits the celestial barrier. Water comes crashing down, but it's not just water. It's the ocean, the sea ocean. Oh, here comes the ocean coming down. There's sharks, there's whales in there, ocean life. This scene could have went a multitude of ways, but it didn't. They had to show him hitting the celestial barrier and the ocean coming down. As above, so below. They put it right in your face. This right here is where we are. That's our Earth. That's our ice wall. That's where we are. That's why they claim we're on a globe, but we're not on a globe. We're on this landmass surrounded by ice. This is what Operation Highjump is all about. Highjump. They want to get up here and they want to escape here. Here is where there's a dome. There's a dome covering this whole entire thing. A firmament, a celestial barrier. That's why this organization came up with this treaty. And if you notice, this treaty right here is designed to keep us out because they don't want us to find out about the other continents or the other land masses that exist outside of our own landmass. So just trust and know there's a lot that goes on beyond that ice wall in Antarctica than they're telling you, because they're out there battling a war because they are trying to basically escape this realm or escape this firmament. That's what NASA is for. That's why they make rocket ships. That's why they make them big and strong. They're trying to blast through the celestial barrier. Now, we may not have all the pieces, but trust and believe, we're gonna figure it out.
Hey, Los, that one for you, bro.
Everything is energy. And the main lesson you're here on Earth to do is to learn how to manipulate energy. And what does that mean? Create. You have to learn how to create. Once you figure that out, you can have anything. There are no limitations unless you put them on yourself. Once you learn these things, you can have anything you want in life. But that's what we are. We are creators. We are manifestors.
They've been keeping this from you. In the 1900s, they collected all of the bills all around the world. The government said it was due to a shortage for the war, so they used them to make bullets. But some people feel there's a darker element behind it. So back in 1953, they started switching from 432 to 440 hertz, okay, which is automatically considered, if you look at it, disharmonious. There's a disharmony in your body when you listen to certain music. Now, this is how you know there's some truth in frequency. Why do people get bells to this day? Why do people hum? Why do people listen to binaural beats? Right? You know that it has an actual effect over you. So some people have theorized that they switch this energy to keep you from harmonizing with the universe. But this is where it gets tricky. The CIA, the gateway process, they've already deduced that energy is stagnant or in motion in this universe, but it's definitely vibrating. They've deduced that the brain has an electrostatic reducing ability. So your brain, the frequency that your brain emits, tethers to this universe. They intertwine. Your consciousness now makes sense of reality as it seems. So if you can't put people in disharmony with the universe, with this energy, with this frequency, you won't be able to connect to higher realms, to higher deities. This is why people are so lost in their lower self. Now let's bombard them with OnlyFans, nudity in every video, every fitness video. There's a butt. I mean, really think about this, bro. You can't escape the fast food, the pop, the liquor, the smoke, the violence. Think about it. This earth is operating on the wrong frequency. Literally. As a matter of fact, if you look into I don't even want to get into the 666 of the Earth's axis and all of this other stuff, but bro, Earth has been changed. Theoretically. The real question is what are you listening to? How do you feel? How do you feel when you listen to certain music? How do you feel do you feel high vibrational when you eat good food? Do you feel low vibrational when you eat McDonald's burgers? Like, ask yourself, how does life make you feel? What type of energy is being projected globally, bro? Take a look around. It's really easy to see. I'm gone.
Shout out, man. I love Demi's. I'm telling you, I can't pronounce the rest of his I'm just say Demi. Shout out to Demi again, man. How y'all feel about Demi? Y'all like his content? I do. I really do. The very first clip, Operation Highjump, I had to talk with my guy. Shout out to my guy Los. I'm trying to get him to start a channel to do these conspiracies, because years ago, me and him used to be at work. We used to be chilling out of work. We'd be having these type of talks. And he is smart, very smart man. And I always tell him, bro, get you a channel, bro. I want to come watch you do what you do. Talk about that. But we had a disagreement recently, and he was telling me he think the Earth's a globe, and he started explaining curvature and all that, bro. And I don't want to hear that shit, bro. It's flat. But that's my guy. We still homies to this day. And he thinks it's a globe. I think it's flat, but it's all love. But that's why I had to put that one up there just so he's seen that. Shout out to my guy Lush. Y'all post in the comments, spam it up. If y'all let him know, man. Let him know y'all trying to come to his channel too. He my guy, bro. We cool like that. But let me know. You know that shit real? You see the nostrils moving, bro?
So I just seen this crazy video of a car that was attacked by a bear. Buddy, you need to call Sammy Dean Winchester, because this here looks like there was a werewolf who just ate his dinner. And just peep how deep the scratches are. And it's a simple remedy to this problem. AA 12 switches with silver bullets. And you can go and eliminate night strolls in the park on full moons. You know, unless you want to get caught in the scene of Vampire Diary, real life edition. You know, 3D. You get the full experience. You really feel like you inside of a movie. Even though that might be the last movie you ever see and get turned into werewolf treats. But hey, one thing we do know is this was not a bear. But I'm curious though, what y'all think about this bear attack? Was it a mystical creature or was it a bear?
I don't know, bro. Y'all spam it up.
How much did they tell you about that?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they tell you? How much can you tell?
So
How's that work? Is it like super
I think
top
I
secret?
Can tell, you know.
Tell me.
But I interviewed a few people. It's never been my thing, I have to be honest. I have never been a believer. I have people that Area 51 or whatever it is, I think it's the #1 tourist attraction in the whole country or something. Area 51 in Las Vegas. Do you know that, right?
Sure, I know what it is.
I interviewed jet pilots that were solid people. Perfect. I mean, great pilots, great everything. And they said, we saw things, sir, that were very strange. Like a round ball, but it wasn't a comet or a meteor. It was something. And it was going 4 times faster than an F-22, which is a very fast plane, you know.
Thoughts on that? Spam it up.
That doors upstairs is either opening or shutting on its own, or the light is turning on and off on its own.
You know, I knew I would have gone completely crazy if I were being locked behind bars. But this time, the most dangerous thing was when I almost decided to confess, to finally bring it to an end. They wanted desperately to hang it on somebody, and they almost did. I shudder when I think of how close they came. This sweet old grandmother told me that I was a louse, that I had done the things they suspected but couldn't prove.
Yo, what the f*** is that?
Probably really was Zodiac, but too smart to get caught.
It's something else. It's an absolute sociopath heyday.
Dear Phyllis, I see there are still questions in your mind. As well, there should be when dealing with us mass killers and all. First, there was an eyewitness, all right. His girlfriend was killed at Lake Berryessa. Well, Zodiac wore a hood. So much for eyewitnesses. There were other things. My handwriting is similar. The day Zodiac mailed a letter to a newspaper in San Francisco was the day...
There's a tremendous amount of letters with my mother from while he was inside the Tascaro State Hospital.
Dear Phyllis, I guess you're right about being locked up not being easy on me. But you know,
Yo, what the
get locked in jail, those bars didn't look half bad. It
Yo,
was
what in the dude?
done with. And this Zodiac stuff. Every time somebody mentioned police to me, I'd jump.
What the man? That's literally the 3rd time that I watched it happen.
My name is Ashley Morrison, and I was sentenced to 30 years. I was 17 when I got arrested.
Every time somebody mentioned police to me, I'd jump. And seeing a murder headline would turn my palms sweaty.
My heart is racing.
20 years ago,
If that light comes back on or that door opens back up,
if I were being locked
I'm gonna
behind
piss myself.
bars. But this time, the most dangerous thing was when I almost decided to confess, to finally bring it to an end. They wanted desperately to hang it on somebody, and they almost did. I shudder when I think of how close they came.
Oh, what?
This sweet old grandmother told me that I was a louse, that I had
No.
done the things they suspected,
No,
but
no,
couldn't
no, no,
prove,
no.
and that I probably really was Zodiac, but too smart to get caught.
What in
It's something
the
else.
is happening up
It's an
there with
absolute,
that door?
So
Do I really gotta go look at this
Dear
shit?
Phyllis, I see there are still questions in your mind. As well, there should be with us mass killers and all. First, there was an eyewitness, all right. His girlfriend was killed. Zodiac
Does it again, I'll go up there.
So much for eyewitnesses. There were other things. My handwriting is similar. The days
Oh
of
my
letter to a newspaper in San
No.
Francisco was the day I in San Francisco. Francisco.
My heart is racing. I'm shaking right now. What in the? I need to turn lights on in this.
I'm interested in putting forward as low a profile as possible. And of course, haven't allowed myself the pleasure yet of blowing up and blasting anyone.
While he was incarcerated at Tascadero State Hospital, he knew that all the Zodiac activity stopped.
Of course, Zodiac
Is it,
hasn't
man?
be offended. I don't
Do it
think,
again.
since I've been in here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They tell me I don't let my anger out. Hell, they better be damned glad I don't. Enough said. Take care, Lee.
Oh my God.
Not long after we found the letters, my daughter called us. Oh my God, Mama, did you see the cipher? They just deciphered.
Yo. Shit, dude.
I was watching.
Y'all believe him or y'all think somebody was in there? He didn't show it. But some of y'all can't fault him for not showing it, because would y'all have ran up in there either? I mean, somebody would have. Me, I probably would have just got to praying, and I would have had to go up in there. Because I would have got pissed off at the fact that I got something in my house that I can't see, but it's controlling and got me scared and got me moving where it want me to go and controlling where I don't want to go. Yeah, that's too much for me. I would have probably got to praying. I mean, that's the only way you really, I mean, you can't fight it physically. So you gotta like pray it off or something, speaking some positive affirmations, something. But y'all think it's cap, y'all think it's fact. He talking about if he do it again. That was like the 4th time. He said it happened 3 times before that. Bro, you gotta move or something. And I would be up in there by myself, because you never know if it's gonna, he got some type of deity or some type of paranormal experience going on up in his house. Y'all go ahead, let me know in the comments, man. Y'all with him? Y'all think he really going through that, or y'all against it? Be like, bro, he faking it. It's fake. Let me know what y'all feeling.
He talking about you yelling, screaming, being belligerent. He making a scene.
You're the principal now. What happened to the other lady?
Yes, principal. So you can't access the cameras? Oh.
Where is transportation? Can you tell me where transportation is?
Only thing I know is Cedric. Do you know where transportation is?
I do. Who we looking for?
My son. They said they gave my son to a man that is not his.
Yeah, this man embarrassed. He walking out.
Yeah, it's a male. He won't leave the building. You asked him to step outside. He's swearing and being irate. So just ask him to leave.
Yes, because you lost my son.
He's in ILA.
These people done lost my son.
Dad. You right there.
And they all ran out as soon as I pulled my phone out. I need to know where my son is. They told me they done handed my son off to his father. I'm his father. Cadence Cooper.
They got him. He goes to ILA.
They put him on the bus, and his principal just told me that they handed him to his father. I'm his father. So, or transportation. Who did they hand my son to? I need to know what's the route. I need to know his bus route so I can go to every stop and look for my son. Everybody's already been making calls. Calls are not doing anything at this point. I need to know the route. That's all I need to know.
I don't know. I just got over here. I don't know. That's the principle.
This shit don't make no sense.
What's your son's name?
Cadence Cooper. None of them are trying to help me. The principal, who just asked me to hold the door for her, is the only person that's trying to help me right now. That's it. All of them just stepped away. Like they can't do anything for me. But call the police. Because I'm black and belligerent.
Does he normally take the bus?
Yes.
Okay. Does he usually take the bus back home?
This is the first day of school. But yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know his bus route number?
I don't know anything. That's what I'm trying to find out. Like, what's the bus route?
And that's
so
why
I can go. You know what I'm saying?
asking you so we can maybe call transportation, have them radio to a bus to see if he's on a bus.
My wife is already on the phone with transportation. Why did my wife have to call transportation?
Well,
None of them are on the
just
phone
got
with
here,
transportation.
So we can't speak to
So,
what happened
unfortunately,
before.
Chandler did call. They didn't answer. She called the 800 number, and they said the teacher put the baby on the bus. And then then they said somebody took him off the bus and gave him the dad.
Right. So I need to know where that happened at.
Okay, but see, I'm trying to figure it out. We're trying to help you. So you gotta relax from it.
I'm not gonna relax.
I'm just finding
My 8-year-old is missing. I already buried one baby. It's not happening again. What?
How does that happen? And did I just hear the cop ask him where do he work? Bro, that's your question? And in that sense right there, I would have messed around and probably got arrested over some dumb shit. I would have flashed out. Nah, see, then that's where you got see that's and then that's not the right right way to look at it either. But my frustrations would have went crazy. I would have lost it. Bro, I just explained this. The school not trying to help me. And you told me to relax. Okay, I get it. You trying to keep everything smooth, keep it professional. But he's still gonna have his feelings towards what's going on. He can't just relax like that. I get what she's doing, but alright, I get both sides on that one. And then this guy gonna come say, where do you work? If I'm not mistaken, that's what he said. Bro, what does that have to do with anything right now? Your main question should be, where's that stop? What was the route? Why did this happen? Why y'all not urgent to helping this man find his child? But you want to ask, where do you work? Why does he have a badge? Like, what are you doing? You not helping to protect and serve, bro. That shit is crazy. Spam it up if y'all know anything about if they even found their child, if he was good. Let me know. I ain't never heard of that story, but let me know if they found their child, man.
We ain't finna forget about the Abercrombie and Fitch dude just because y'all want to bring up dirt. Y'all did that to cover up the Abercrombie and Fitch thing. Y'all could have been busted dirt for whatever he did. Y'all don't want us focused on, see, when it was R. Kelly, everybody want to talk about R. Kelly. When it was P. Diddy, everybody talking about P. Diddy. I can't even watch Movie Mojo. You know what I'm talking about on YouTube. They got 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 episodes talking about Diddy. Not Abercrombie and Fitch up and not nobody want to talk about that. No, bring it up. I want to see pictures on my timeline. I want to see it all across my For You page. Bring it up because he was messing with kids. I don't care about dirt. He already said what he was doing in the songs. I'm not surprised by dirt. I want to know about the people I didn't know about. Y'all, you got to see how they be doing us, bro. I don't like that.
Facts. And that's why I ain't covered the dirt shit.
Have you heard of Malone Lamb? Nah. Oh, I knew you weren't on the internet like this. So on TikTok, it's going viral everywhere because a 20-year-old kid stole $200 million from a crypto scam.
Damn.
But look, yeah, and he lost it the next day.
What would he do?
Because he was going into clubs and he spent millions of dollars. Clubs and everything.
Is it because he knew he was gonna get caught?
That's the theory though, because since he knew that fast money never works, he was doing all this. You know what I mean? So his plan, right, was him and a couple other dudes would call credit unions.
Yeah.
So they would call and scam and be like, "Oh, we're Google support. Your credit union has been hacked."
I hate those, bro.
Boom. He would hang up. So he would call back as Gemini support.
Yeah.
So that's the big crypto exchange, right? And he would be like, "Oh, we need you to send all your Bitcoin into this wallet." That wallet? Compromised. That's his. So he changed people. He manipulated into changing their 2-factor. Boom, sent all the money. They hit the biggest lick on one guy for 4,000 Bitcoin. 4,000 Bitcoin is $200 million.
That's crazy.
And he played it. No, but low-key, this is why I don't think he knew that he was gonna get caught.
Why?
He recorded his whole scam. You wanna see it?
So he vlogged it
on Discord.
That's kind of crazy.
Look. I'll show you the vid when they finally got the money. Look, listen.
You know how much money brothers?
Damn.
Crazy. And they're looking at it, and all his friends are in Discord. You see how hyped he
Yeah,
is?
that's wild. So he had all his homies in the Discord like, yo, look at his leg.
Yeah, look at this. And all mans were recording because they saw the
Was it just him or did he have like a whole team around him?
2 mans.
Somebody get Lieutenant Joe Ken on the phone and get him on the phone now, because I done stumbled across Waco 2.0. Y'all, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. There's this guy named Rebuilding Atlantis here on TikTok. He's got 20 acres of land out in a desolate area in West Texas, talking about anyone can move out here for free. Y'all, I've watched this man's videos. I've been down a hell of a rabbit hole. There's folks that moved out there, and he shows them and talking about, Joe Bob moved out here and bought me this Toyota Tundra as a gift for da-da-da-da-da. And he never shows them again. Mary Alice over here cutting wood because we working hard. We working for ourselves. Then he's got this video that says, I've been talking to myself, and self told me I'm going to be the next biggest TikTok star there is, because you about to be on the ID channel. Now there's a new lady named Visionary Empress that has moved out there in the last couple of days, y'all. She's a beautiful lady. Appears to be in her mid-20s. And she's got a tarp down talking about, this is my house and my garden's going to be over here and all this. Baby, you about to be the damn garden. Ain't you ever watched ID channel? Yo, I know I've stumbled across the next Netflix documentary before it even come out. This is some freaky shit. Somebody give me your thoughts on it, because it just don't sit right with me.
The signs. Hey, I seen that. I didn't see the first guy that she's talking about. I seen the girl, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna put my garden over here, my house is here, and she's breaking it down, right? She said the dude said he was giving acres for he had 200 acres. He was giving some of his land, like people come live on his land for free. It sounds cool, it sounds good, but me personally, it didn't sit right with me. Y'all go look, tell me what y'all feel. Is it too good to be true? Is she right? I'm not gonna go off a limb and say she's right. Only thing I'm gonna say she's right about, or I'll say I agree with, is that it didn't sit right with me either. But I'm not gonna just jump to conclusions. It just didn't sit right. I'm gonna leave it at that. But y'all let me know if y'all seen it, if y'all heard anything, or if you even trust it. Let me know.
We are fighting for America's future, and we understand the opportunity we have before us to turn the page on the fear
You know, guys, I want you to stop. Are you here? Good. This isn't just to the awakened. This is to anybody who's an American. I saw a video where the woman says, I know I'm not the only one that can feel like this reality is crumbling. Like, we're on the precipice of an event that's going to either be a positive or negative, and it's like a birthing pain. And in the video, it was only like 25 seconds long. She's trying to, tell people, y'all feel it, right? I'm not crazy, right? I know all of us can see the things that have happened within our geopolitical landscape, our political landscape that is freaking domestic, in the ways of our economy has going, in the ways of our housing market has going, in the ways of just general day-to-day life has going. And you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to notice this. This is not something that is conspiracy, nor is it speculation. Please understand that we feel it. Alright? We feel it. And this isn't no fear. We can feel something is not right. Really sit back and think about where life's direction has gone when it comes to society. What are we arguing about? What are we arguing about? And what are we fighting for? What are these social issues that is being pushed upon us that we claim as free will? People are fighting about chopping off amenities of children. Huh? I feel like the LGBTQ community has more rights than regular people. Let that sink in. Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. where or why is this direction this way? And why does it feel like there's a script at play? There's an agenda. And what we think or feel about this agenda doesn't matter. It doesn't. And we're about to see a real war going on outside. And I'm not talking about guns. I'm talking about spiritually. There's a war going on outside that understands that. I don't think so. I think a lot of us feel it. A lot of us can't put a word to it, can't quite put our finger on what it is, but we are all in agreement that something is on the mist. And right now, all of us, the majority of us, we're just waiting. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Peace to the gods. I ain't lying. Look at this shit.
I gotta go ahead and add on top of that. Have y'all noticed when Toxic But True Reality says a spiritual war, not violence with, weapons? Have you been out, whether it's at the store, just out, you around people? Y'all feel like the energy different with people? Like you could feel more of how do I put it? It's like a negative vibe. Like everybody's on the edge before something break or before everybody start clashing. Something. Am I tripping? Do y'all feel that? It's like we all just waiting for that moment of shit to go left. Let me know if I'm tripping. And then you got some people who ain't vibrating too high, and then you got people who might vibrate at the right frequency, and it's almost like the people who aren't vibrating high, it's almost like they already would test us, right? They already would test us because they knew we were at a certain frequency they weren't at, and that happens. It's almost like they're doing it like as if they cranked up the temperature on that, like they turned up the pace on it, where they like, nah, we need y'all non-vibrational or low vibrational people to really turn up on these people who vibrating high. We really need you to disrupt and mess with them on a certain level to get them to come back to the frequency you at, or we trying to have y'all at. Let me know if I'm reaching. That's what I feel. That's what I've been feeling lately when I'm out and about and around people. Let me know.
I'm getting tired of this shit, man. It was nice and beautiful and sunny and clear sky, but all of a sudden, no, we need to have this shit, turning it into that shit, or to that shit, which means poison for us, right? I know what I've got to do soon.
I didn't know, fam. Yo, Scar in The Lion King? He's the blood heir. It's not Mufasa. So you know how Mufasa's the Lion King?
Yeah.
He's Simba's dad, Mufasa. Mufasa was adopted. Scar is the real royal bloodline. And Mufasa, yeah. So what happened was Mufasa was adopted. He was Scar's friend, and he outshined Scar.
Yeah.
And Mufasa ended up becoming king.
Word.
Yeah. So that's what Lion King 2 is gonna be about.
Oh, showing the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Wild because we know Scar is a villain.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But we didn't understand why he's a villain.
So that's why all the emotions are built up because he's an adopted child.
Yeah. So think about it. He's supposed to be king. Scar's supposed to be king, and Mufasa. So Scar found Mufasa as a kid and was like, "Can I bring him home? I want to be friends with him." Blah blah. Yeah. They became brothers because he got adopted. Something happened to the father, I guess, but Mufasa ended up taking the throne.
So they're gonna make a whole nother movie just based on that.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
Also, I think the reason he has the scar is because they fought for the throne.
I didn't know they were coming out with no Lion King 2, but very interesting. If that was the case, that's a crazy, twisted story, but that's dope, though. That'd be a dope-ass storyline. I don't know how well it'll fit, because I know how, like, for me, it's certain original movies that they just can't redo this. Like, bro, you gonna mess it up. You gonna mess the legacy up. That new Wicked movie, you gonna mess up Wizard of Oz, bro. Wizard of Oz is a classic movie. it's a classic movie. You can't redo certain movies. Some movies are just classics and it's done. You can't redo it. It was ahead of its time, or whatever the case was. It's dope. Let me know how y'all feeling. How y'all feel? Y'all, yeah. How was today's lineup? Spam it up for me, please. Shout out to the collective. Y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But y'all know I ain't gonna hold you. I hope y'all have a smooth 7, man. And until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know it.